Then before you started Growth Code, tell me where the business was at, where you were at financially and mentally.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, first of all, mentally, just like any other business owner, most probable business owners, full anxious, like, okay, where's the next deal coming from? How does the lead generation, set in the right line? How does the fulfillment goes in a straight line? All of that crazy thoughts and, getting anxious, being in that up and down cycle of revenue, and was fully dependent on referrals actually, because we know we have a tremendous service and our clients love it. And, we were just like in that loop of like consistently fulfilling to the clients. They're happy, and then we are hoping that they would go and talk about this so that we can get more clients. And yes, it did fill our stomachs for a few weeks and months, and of course few years as well. But really looking at the scope of what we can do, I know deep inside me that this is not enough, or this is not the full potential we could actually achieve. And that's when I actually came to you and asked for your help. And absolutely, that's when we started the Growth Code journey. And I would definitely say that this is a life-changing program for sure. The kind of support, the kind of strategies I have learned, the kind of lead generation techniques, closing techniques, and systems we have got using the Growth Code app, like everything was tremendous. And that's when we have started to package our services 3 times higher than our regular prices, and being able to successfully close clients. And just to give you, Brennan, a good heads up, we just closed a $30,000 project after working with you. I don't think it's been a long time. I think it's been a week or something like that. We have been intensively working with you, and this is the type of results. And if someone else is watching this video and considering to join Growth Code, I mean, you're already late to the party, so join right now. You should join.
I appreciate it. Let's talk real quick about this like 30K deal that you just did. Obviously, you and I talked before you closed it. Tell me kind of what transpired, like just recap what transpired. And you haven't told me like what the final result was on the sales call. I know I was there for part of it, but tell me like what transpired.
Yeah, true, for sure. So yeah, I would really think I had a mental roadblock. I mean, of course, you were somebody who was with me throughout my journey. You were pushing me earlier as well to start charging high ticket and all of that stuff. I've had, big enough projects, but not at a 30-day. I mean, we had clients who pay 30K in a lifetime value, but not in one project. And this project is starting with 30K first. And I know the lifetime value of this is going to be 6-figure year with one client alone, as you have created. I was just thinking short term that, okay, we will do this type of deal. We'll just get cash calculate, all of that stuff. But then you made me realize that there is just so much more money in terms of building a system and like making the lucrative, like a deal, a structure in a way where it's easy for the client to take action. At the same time, you have a long-term return on investment or long-term revenue generated from that one client. So you changed my perspective in terms of how I made the deal in the first place. And that really helped to close the sale. At the same time, the support you gave me in terms of like looking at what's going on in the conversation, I was just reporting back like this is what's happening, and then you reverted with me with the right rebuttals and like how to cover all of that stuff. And it was a magic actually. Like I would really say that like it was a real experience, because I was just coming to, it's like a cheat code. You play a game and you use a cheat code, right? Like you were saying something, I was like, hey, we have a call in 30 minutes. This is what the client is saying. And you're like, use this exact words. And then I'm like, hey, this is what we're doing. And he's like, yeah, I'm done.
So take me through that, like recap, just for anybody who's watching, kind of recap what exactly happened. And then tell me how you took them after I had jumped on the call with you. What transpired after that? Like, tell me verbatim, like what happened.
Yeah, and like use this exact words, go and say that everybody invests something into the business in the initial stages, and that's what gets a better outcome overall. Like imagine your situation starting a business. I gave him a clear analogy that, hey, when I was investing into any other mastermind, just like what I did with Growth Code, I was shitting in my pants. Like, I don't know if this is going to go right. This is a big investment, all of the good stuff. Everybody thinks about that ROI perspective. Like, is it's going to be a big return on investment? But as I have shown that journey of me actually getting into the shoes of him and making that leap of faith and got results, is the fact that he actually related to me. And I believe that trust factor we already had, which we carried throughout the sales process, after me relating more to him at that particular sales point, was an aha moment for him, was exactly again a cheat code given by you. And he was like, makes total sense. I genuinely believe that, yeah, let's do it, is what he said. And we just cracked the deal immediately. It's not even been a couple of hours. I need to onboard him, by the way. So, that's where the aha moment actually started. And one more thing I really want to mention, I was maybe thinking a little short term in terms of charging only one-time fee and not charging a recurring fee. I really need to mention this because you added a multiple five-figure stream of income with me realizing it actually, and without increasing any friction in the sales process. That is the best part. I didn't increase any friction in the sales process. It was not even an objection at any point of time, but I was just imagining in my own head that, okay, this will make him say no. I would rather give all the funds to him. Once you gave me that trick, like, hey, for software as a service, you should rather charge a small fee on every account they actually open up, right? And that small fee, depending on the number of users, is going to be white label in this too. We will be making a lot of recurring revenue. At the same time, the way you helped me to structurize a support and subscription fee, even though he doesn't sell any of his what do you say, any of his white label thing as well, we could still charge him every month with the with the fixed subscription you talked about. I think that was brilliant too. I mean, I'll tell you, the whole deal, the way you structured it was a aha kind of thing. And now I see a very big scope of my agency. We are not aiming for 6-figure months. We are rather aiming for multiple 6-figure months right now, by working with growth code and whatnot.